Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to install your DMA. You want to connect these gold fingers, power and data into your PCIe slot, which I will show you on my second PC for a better view. It does not matter that you are plugging this PCIe-1X DMA card into a 16X slot or a 1X slot. It is preferred that you plug it into a 16X slot, as most motherboards have better compatibility on the 16X slot. Sorry for my graphics card being in the way, so you cannot see this better, but you're just going to line it up just like your graphics card is plugged in and have the USBs on the outside of your case, just like how your GPU has its ports facing on the outside of your case. You don't want the ports to be on the inside. You might have a PCA cover that is held in by a screw or will have to be snapped off and removed before installing the DMA card, of course. The USB-C port on the right is for data and what you will use for DMA tests and other software. The USB port on the left is JTAG and is for flashing firmware. I will continue the rest of this tutorial on the computer. Okay, now on the second computer, I am connected via TeamViewer. You can use whatever you want. I use TeamViewer because you can drag and drop files, only use one keyboard and mouse and login without a password. We're going to start by opening up Device Manager and going down to USB and finding FTDI, that is the DMA card. If you have Windows updates on, it should automatically install the driver. If not, there should be a yellow question mark on it, and you will just have to install the driver that I provide. Next, run any DMA test that you want. I prefer Lone DMA test, but you can use whatever you want. After Lone is open, you're just going to press 1. You can see my speeds are a little bit slow, around 5,000. They should be around 7,000. If your speeds are slower, let's say less than 3,000, you're going to want to try another USB port or to get a USB 3.0 compatible computer. Many mini PCs might have USB 3.0 but cannot reach speeds above 3,000 because they can't even run the Windows desktop well. This is why I would recommend you going out and finding a used Office desktop for free that's being thrown away or on Facebook Marketplace for $30. Even if it doesn't have USB 3.0, it can be added with a card for $12. If you see at the bottom, it's saying anything about failing or being in yellow, it did not fail. The DMA is working and you can go out and start using it. All that matters is that you got speeds. Anything else might just be your firmware that you currently have not supporting TLP or other things, which is perfectly fine. If the DMA test failed and you didn't even get to the part where it's giving you speeds, please provide a picture of the error so I can better support you on what to do. It might be that you need a mmap or to change BIOS settings, but for a majority of you it will be plug and play. Next, I'm going to show you how to flash firmware. For majority of you, you will never have to know how to do this, and you can stop the video right here. You will want to unplug the data port on the DMA and plug it into the JTAG port. This can be done while the PC is on, of course. If you head back to Device Manager, you should be able to see the JTAG port. Most people will not have the JTAG driver, and you will have to install it. Simply run the executable in the folder that is provided for the driver. After the driver is installed, you can run the tool to flash the firmware. You will want to set it to 75T. Select the .bin file type. Then you can select the firmware file you want to flash. And lastly, flash. If you do not get a message saying that sectors are being written to in a progress bar, it is most likely a driver error and you do not have the correct driver for your DMA installed. It could also be that you need to run the application as admin or place the firmware file in your C drive where there are no spaces in the file directory